God, I ask that you give us the courage to share the things we haven't wanted to. Because I know from personal experience, God, that's the only way. It's the only way to stop the pain and suffering that we all feel silently in our minds and in our hearts. The sacrifice of our brothers, it was not a meaningless death, God. That they died for their country. But the truth is, they died for us, their brothers, on the battlefield. And any one of us would have done the same. And I know, God, that my isolation ultimately led to my destruction. And this weekend, God, I have the opportunity to reconnect with my brothers that I pulled away from for so many years. Bring us back to each other 15 years later.
The nights that I'm crying, the nights that she's shaking me and saying, hey, you're doing it again.
So we just ask that you help us, God. Give us the courage to reach out and feel that connection that we are so absolutely terrified of.
It's emotional. I have one of the biggest families going, and that would be the Marine Corps.
God, we ask that we squeeze every last minute of this opportunity this weekend to be together, to connect with one another. And don't let it stop here, God.
We're in the historic stockyards of Fort Worth, Texas. And the reason this location was chosen is it's really easy. It's in the middle of the country. Our Marines are spread over the entire country. This is our 15-year reunion of the Battle of An-Nasiriyah. 15 years ago, this very week, we were all serving in Iraq for the initial invasion. The battle itself, which was one of the first battles of the Iraq War.
For me, it's a coming through, because I deal with that day every day. These are my brothers. These are my kids, my sons. I have grandchildren now with them. It's my family.
So this was the helmet that I was wearing on my first deployment on March 23rd, 2003, when we were in the city of Nasiriyah, and I caught a round to my helmet here, 7.62 AK-47 round, and it had knocked me unconscious. I definitely had an angel or something on my shoulder that day.
We were doing a patrol in the city of Nasiriyah. Had a Humvee 5-ton with us, and we were in a compound, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was a school compound.
School compound. And one of our guys stepped on some kind of explosive device. We don't know what it was. Some shrapnel was thrown. We had some guys get injured. We looked over at Gunnery Sergeant, and he's streaming blood down his arm. Okay, we look at Gunny, you're bleeding. Whoa! You know, because he's who he is, and he's doing orders. Hey, let's get this here, let's get this going. Meanwhile, he's got blood pouring down his arm. He took some shrapnel on his shoulder. We proceeded to help Gunnery Sergeant out, get some bandaging on him, load him up in the Humvee, and we took off out of there.
I found these notes and I was rereading them, trying to remember some of the things that happened.
What are they, notes of what?
So my journal notes, my daily notes. I knew someday it would probably be, important. So I wanted to capture it.
It was our mission as a part of Task Force Tarawa to secure 2 key bridges in the city of An-Nasiriyah that would free up access to basically an alternative route to reach Baghdad.
So I got on the 24th, continued heavy fighting, vicinity Ambush Alley. That's what we called a road that went between two bridges. And I got friendly KIA as 10. At the time, that was the first report, including Lieutenant Fred Picorni. He was one of our guys. The one I knew the best out of all the guys we lost that day.
In the first 3 hours, Charlie 1-2, an infantry unit, along with its attachments, had 18 KIA. And there was a number of other deaths or Marines killed in action during that week of the battle, from March 23rd to April 2nd.
It was a battle. It was a whole day battle. And during that day, I ended up losing my leadership, my squad leader. He got killed, and we lost a lot of other guys, team leaders, throughout the whole battalion or the company. I mean, you've already fought in the bloodiest battle that any man could possibly, go through, and losing all those guys. Our battalion was hit hard.
Let's go, 2, get a base of fire start, let's go! Give me some suppression! Jump further, I want you to go up another 200 meters.
Staff Sergeant Anthony Goodwin. We first met him 3 years ago during the push for Nasiriyah.
The only thing I got to say to the families for the most part would be to support your troops. Stand behind them. That's all we want.
He died 2 years later on the Syrian border with Lima Company, Operation Matador.
He would love to be here today. His Marines was his first family.
I remember when he came home in 2003, and we had a nice Thanksgiving. It was like a buffet kind of thing. Turkey, ham, all the fixings, everything you could think of. And I really enjoyed doing that with him. I still wish I could.
We dedicated 3 benches along with plaques in honor of 51 fallen Marines and soldiers. So we made 40 flagpoles and carried them down to the memorial bench dedication as if we were carrying our fallen brothers with us.
I just wanted to say, if any of you guys knew my dad, because when he passed away I was 3 years old, so I don't have any recollection of him. So today's kind of a really awesome thing to meet all of you guys, because you guys were his Marines. If any of you guys know who he was, or even have just heard of him, it'd be great if you guys could come up, maybe tell me some stories.
Not only was he a man who gave it all for our country, but he was a man who gave it all for his Marines. Whenever I come and see them, sometimes they call me Little Brian. They treat me as if they've known me all along. I guess they have that respect for him that it kind of transferred to me a little bit. So it feels really good.
I remember him when he was this big, 3, but he used to run around, hey, go follow him, go follow him. Brian, I can't find him. His dad was a great guy. I'm Jose Torres. I was in a Charlie company, 1-2. We lost, the guys we lost that day, I'm one of the ones that's here that actually survived. So, flatlined 3 times, 4.5 weeks in a coma, but I'm here on God's good grace. So, I wasn't even gonna make it. I was turning into a dark place again, and coming just for this weekend kind of rejuvenated me again to live.
Because we lost a lot of guys, man. Lost a lot of friends. Lost my brother. And we live for ourselves, but we live for them, because they didn't get a chance to. He made it to 32 years old, and I'm 37, and every day I want to make him proud of who I've become. I want to pull myself out of my place, and I want to lift myself up and I want to live. I don't want to live in this place anymore. I want to live.
My son hurt and passed away, and I'm the one who suffer. All the Marines come back, they also suffering. In the head, in the heart, is hurt, same like us. So we come here to help each other to heal. I want to comfort them, to tell them everything okay, I'm okay, you should be okay, you have to be okay for us. Because you're the one who tell us and make my son living every day by telling me what happened to him, telling me how much you love him, telling me that he is your friend, you remember him every day.
And by telling us how they are living their lives well and trying to, and to do well, because that's how we can keep his memory with us and honor him. He didn't die in vain, so we need to live well to honor him.
I think one of the greatest experiences that I witnessed at the reunion last night was a song that was co-written by one of the Marines from Charlie 1-2 and an organization called Creative Vets.
And we were fortunate enough to write a song with Mr. Eric Colleen right here. Give it up for Eric.
And the song was named An-Nasiriyah after the battle. The words from that song that Marine used to share just carry so much weight.
Beautiful place, this paradise. Some say the world started here. White sand, green grass, and clear blue sky. Picture perfect garden of Eden.
My wife, she got me through a lot of things. She got me all the way to the point where, hey, Eric, she encouraged me, Eric, you got to go to this. And I'm here.
The war started here.
These men and women have been through a lot, and it's time for them to grow from that. And instead of talking about post-traumatic stress disorder, we talk about post-traumatic stress recovery, post-traumatic stress healing, and growth. There are such things. We don't have to keep calling it a disorder.
It's that sense of relief because they're around a group of individuals that understand them more than anybody else. We can be ourselves. We don't have to try to hide and be somebody that we're not.
So we always gonna be bonded by the experience we had in the Marine Corps, and we're just gonna be bonded. We brothers.
You don't have to talk about what's going on or what happened or what's on your mind. They already know.
We need each other. We need the bond that we share. We need to be able to understand that other people can help us. And these things do that. I'm fully convinced they do that.
To those whose war ended here. I was talking to a Marine last night that everything that he was saying, I had experienced too. But we had experienced it individually, separately, in our own little worlds. Realizing those shared experiences here is what is healing. It's realizing that you think that you're alone, but you're really not.
Don't let the last thing that I see be metal rain pouring down, putting holes in my brothers and in this hallowed ground. So I pray to survive, that the pale horse that I rode in on would pass over my life. Lord, I ain't no believer, but I need you. my brothers and in this hallowed ground. So I prayed to survive, and that the pale horse that I rode in on would pass over my life. Lord, I ain't no believer, but I need you in Nasiriyah. Nasiriyah. It's a beautiful place, this paradise. Some say the world started here.